Hi, this is Jill Williamson, and this is part 3 of a 5-part series on how to format your manuscript for submission. Next thing we're going to do is format our paragraphs. So if you take first you have to select your document because we don't want to have that cover page in there again. So we're going to put your cursor at the top, a page above the chapter 1, and hold down Control-Shift-End to select it all. Once it's selected, we're going to take our arrow up to the Format menu, and we're going to click Format Paragraph. A little window pops open, and we want to select under General Alignment, we want to select left. Under Indentation, we want first line 0.5. If it's a different number in there, you can use the arrow keys to go up or down until you see 0.5. Under Spacing, we want to have double spaced. All manuscripts should be double spaced. We don't need to touch anything else on this window, so all you need to have selected is General, Alignment left, Indentation, Special first line 0.5, and Spacing double. Then you click OK. Now the manuscript looks good again. The next thing we want to do is do a search for all the tabs that might have gotten in here that might be hiding. The way you find those is to turn your paragraph mark on. Up here on the top menu is the little backwards P where you can show and hide the secret marks that Microsoft Word hides so that it looks nicer. If you click on that, you'll see all the secret marks. There's all the times you've hit enter. Here up on my header is a couple times I've hit tab. The little arrow is a tab. So what we're going to do is we're going to search for a tab. If you go under the edit menu and find, we can search for a tab by going more, special, tab character. And then I like to hide that so that it's small. So we'll hit find next, and here you see how there was a tab character. So we want to delete all these. The best way to do that is simply to go to your Find and Replace window, click on Replace. You want to replace your tab with nothing. So we'll make sure there's nothing in the Replace With. And you can go ahead and click Replace All. Now you can see Word has completed its search in the document and has made 957 replacements. That means we got rid of 957 tabs in my book here, which is great. So the next thing you want to search for are paragraphs that have an extra space. I'll show you what one looks like. If we go here, we'll delete this tab mark and we'll hit More, Special, Paragraph Mark with a space after it. Let's find one. Find next. Here's one. Sometimes you accidentally hit space at the beginning of a sentence. We want to delete all those. The way you delete all those is to use your Find Replace window. You have your paragraph mark, and here you're going to put your paragraph mark again, Special, Paragraph Mark, without a space. So here there was a paragraph mark and you added a space. Now we're going to replace all. This found 24. And you can see that little dot is gone. That means the space has been taken away. I always hit it again, replace all, just in case there was a section that had 2 spaces. This said it found 0. You want to go until it finds 0. The next thing that we want to check for is line breaks. This is when you accidentally hit Shift Enter. So we go back to Find, and you go under Special, and you want to find the manual line break. It's down here. That's a little upside down V and an L. So if you click Find Next, your manuscript will take you to one. Here's one right here. The thing about the line breaks is you have to delete them manually, because if you do a search and delete them all at once, sometimes it deletes the space and then you have paragraphs that are a little bit weird. So you have to go through and hit delete and enter so that your line breaks will all be fixed. So I go through and I delete and I hit enter again. Oh, and there was a space, so make sure I get rid of that. Find next, delete it, hit enter, get rid of that little space. You have to go through your entire manuscript and get rid of all these because these are not good. They mess up your paragraphs. Okay, it says I found them all. So those are some things that you can do to format your paragraphs. In the next section, we'll talk about a few more things that we need to clean up our manuscript.